Thank you, Dr. Gordon. And you've mentioned there in one of your previous answers that the fibre is also an essential part of detoxification. So these elements, these other elements we've been talking about today, the BCI, the zeolite, and the C, they're helping to shift these toxins, obviously, from the tissues. How does the fibre help us?
Well, the fiber has to be able to trap the bad things that are in our intestinal tract so that they don't wind up going into us. And so fiber is an amazing, complex story because we've known for years that if you had high enough fiber in your diet, you really didn't get very much appendicitis, gallstones, colon cancer, less heart attacks. But there's always the devil is in the details. What kind of fiber? How much soluble? Insoluble. And so we looked at all the research and we designed a product that has organic artichoke mixed in with stabilized rice bran. Now, rice bran has been thrown away for years, and it turns out it is one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the face of the planet. It's loaded with gamma-oryzanol and octocosanol and beta-cytosterol and the B vitamins and inositol. It's unbelievable what was in there.
Gosh.
But it would tend to become rancid if you didn't stabilize it. So we had to really have the stabilized rice bran. And then we added the artichoke, and now we have what all research agrees is the correct mixture of soluble to insoluble, so I can get the magic that fiber can offer to us.
Great.
But then I added EDTA to it, because EDTA is what I have specialized in studying since on the 8th intravenous chelation, I finally could join the human race.
Right.
And I could climb up stairs. And so I was I came to life. It was like Superman going into the telephone and putting on his spacesuit. I mean, chelation changed my life.
Fantastic.
So I've purchased over the 35 years that I've been involved in this, I've purchased over 7,000 research papers and read them on EDTA.
Right.
So EDTA is in this, ethylene diamine tetraacetic acid. Acetic acid is vinegar. But I'm not going to settle for just vinegar when I can get 4 molecules of vinegar.
Yes.
So that's why it's tetra. So when I put this into any human being, I'm not just slowing down colon cancer and gallbladder disease and appendicitis. I'm changing your chance of dying of any condition because the toxins are handled by our liver. It's our detoxing organ, and the liver shoots it into the bile.
Yes.
And the bile puts it in the intestinal tract.
Yes. And
if you don't have this in you morning and night, all the bad stuff that is in there, it's going to go down 2 feet, and it's going to get reabsorbed, and the mercury from your right eye winds up back in your left eye unless you're on the Beyond Fiber. It's such a simple thing, but so vital to the outcome.
That's such an important thing. And how would people use the Beyond Fiber?
The Beyond Fiber can be taken in any fluid or juice. I tend to take my drink, I call it my power drink, when I mix this along with the organic green, and I add to that the Bioenergy C, and then I happen to like to take maca as a powder, but one way or the other, capsule or anything, if I can get those, I put them in the bottom of a glass and I add fluid. And since I'm on the road a lot, lecturing around the world, that water is going to be the water that's in my hotel room. But I've got so much power that I don't have to be worried, am I getting bottled water, because everything we do is taking in toxins. My approach is to push toxins out faster than anyone else is pushing them out. So I'm not afraid to eat a food that's not organic, although it's wonderful. If you eat organic food, we can prove you're going to have less malondialdehyde, less breakdown in your body. It's wonderful, but not everybody can do it. So I had to come up with answers to make you so tough that you will be kind of immune to all of these toxins because your body is getting rid of them effectively at all times.
That's great.
So a teaspoon, slightly heaping, is what I recommend. You don't have to go to huge quantities. I'm more important to me that I have some in you at all times. I mean, if you took the whole bottle at once, that's not going to solve the problem. It's what you do morning and night, day after day. A little done repeatedly is far better than a whole cupful, which would not be the answer.
Thank you very much for that important message. Thank you.